Need more water.
That's how you start a
Oh,
show.
yeah. Man. All right. Oh, so we did start now.
Oh
All
yeah,
right. Okay,
right before you.
New game for all of our listeners, viewers, whatever. Golftopia on Steam. If you played Sim Golf, if you enjoy building like roller coaster tycoon type stuff, go check it out. Fantastic game. $20 US. I don't know what that translates to for our European friends who listen to the show, but great game, great styling. The it's fantastic. Check it out. Please check it out. Small developer did a fantastic job, deserves the praise and everything. So plug that. Good game, fantastic. Yeah, that's all I got. That'll be our show for this week, and we'll see you next time.
Happy
I don't
Memorial
know.
Day.
Happy Memorial Day. But yeah, no, I discovered that game yesterday. I've already put 5 hours in. I'm gonna play the hell out of it because I'm nowhere near done with my course. So good stuff. I enjoy it. If you are into management games and building and that kind of cool stuff, customization, kind of a cyberpunky feel to it. You know, it's more futuristic.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's different
So
than I would have expected.
yeah, and I mean, here's the thing. Like, even if there's things like warp gates, so you could like hit the ball through a warp gate that
Oh
takes it
damn.
to another position. Yeah, no, future golf. I mean, you can build a traditional course, but you can also have like crazy stuff like loop to loops or fans that push your ball to a jump pad that then launches it onto another jump pad.
Okay, so you can make like a mini golf course.
I mean, you could make it like a mini golf course. You can make it like a real golf course. You can do pretty much. It's almost like there's no limit to the types of different holes and courses you can create for it. So
That's cool.
yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it. Yeah, that's my little discovery from yesterday. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't know. What do we got? What do we got for today? On
Took
today's
Tyrion to
show.
the groomer yesterday.
Oh God, how was that? I know cats and groomers usually don't mix that well.
Well, this guy's specifically a cat groomer,
Oh, okay. Yeah. That
so he
helps.
he only does cats, and he's like partnered with a boarding facility that also
Oh,
only
okay.
does cats.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's good then.
So we went and we took him in. We got him washed. We got like the sanitary shave.
Yeah. All the bits and
Yeah,
bobs and doodads.
Tyrion got a Brazilian.
He's ready for summer.
Oh yeah, got his nails trimmed, got his paw pads shaved.
Nice.
But the guy said he was fine. Didn't have any issues with it. Didn't have any.
That's good. I know some cats freak the fuck out, dude. I remember when we were working at PetSmart, we had some groomers who were dedicated to like, they specialized with cats.
Uh huh.
And it was just, it was still like, there were some cats that were just hell. Just
Yeah.
hellacious nightmares.
Well, and like he told us when he was getting started, because he was there with us, or we were there with him when he first got started, because he wanted to be like, how is he going to handle? How's he going to handle
Yeah.
it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so he like cleaned his ears, and he trimmed his nails. He trimmed his nails in like a minute, which was like, holy shit. But to trim the nails, what he did was he put on this thing called a happy hoodie. And have you ever seen those? Have you ever seen those videos of cats that got stuck in a sleeve?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That.
It was that.
That, but it's just the head. So that got put on, and Tyrion just like freezes.
Froze?
He just
Yeah.
like freezes. And he just has this look on his face, and like, fuck.
Oh, that's
And
funny.
he trimmed the nails, and like once he sat, it wasn't until he sat for a little bit that he's like, get this fucking thing off of me.
Yeah, that's
He
pretty
said
good.
that the bath was not an issue at all,
Oh, that's really good.
right? Like he even said that he wished that he wasn't the only one there that day, or else he would have gotten a video of Tyrion just behaving in the bath.
Yeah. Well, have you tried to bathe him before?
Oh yeah,
Does he give you guys shit?
that's why we took him to the groomer.
Yeah. Some animals are like that too. It's like if it's a different person who they kind of just like, all right, I probably can't do the same bullshit I do at home, so I
Mm-hmm.
better just behave. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then like because we were first timers, he gave us like a little goodie bag of a bunch of cat toys and like
Nice.
all the relevant business cards. Like they gave us a fucking laser pointer. Like it's not just a
There you
bunch of
go.
little bits and bobs. It's like actual fucking like good toys,
That's awesome. Yeah, because I mean that's more for you than the cat, you know.
right?
I love laser pointers. Those are great.
But we looked into the boarding place too, and it's cat specific, and it's not like just a bunch of cats on in cages on a wall, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like each cat has a room,
That's cool.
like a 4x7 apartment that goes all the way up with places for them to be all the way up, and
Holy shit. Sounds like I should live there.
some of the rooms have a view with like bird feeders outside the window, and
So they can watch birds and
so they can watch
stuff.
birds. But they also have like
That's awesome.
interior rooms that all butt up against a fucking finch cage where they have like 30 finches.
Oh shit. That's crazy.
So the cats can just watch those birds, and they have
Huh.
dedicated like cuddle time, play time, like all that good stuff. So we're like, okay, when we go to Georgia in July, he's going there.
Yeah, I mean that sounds great because I know you've had people watch them in the past, but I
And
mean that
like
sounds like
the price of taking him to a border is only like $5 more than we would pay just a regular, just one of our friends to
person.
come take care of him.
Yeah, yeah. Why not? Shoot.
five
That's
dollars more
awesome.
a day because it's
Yeah.
like $30 a day.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not bad at all. And even like
For all that,
after tip to get him groomed was only like $130.
for a full service groom,
Full service
that's
groom.
yeah,
Yeah. No, we
that's
were
about right. Yeah, good stuff. That's
Julianne and
awesome.
I also booked our trip to Georgia
Nice.
in January or in July. Sorry,
July. Okay.
one of them J months.
So when's that in July? I'm assuming we're
Um,
taking a week off then.
July 20th.
Okay. Okay. Don't worry, I have nothing going on that week, so we're good. It's totally fine. Man. Did you check out Intel's keynote at Computex? Good.
No.
Neither did anybody else. Gamers Nexus, Steve from Gamers Nexus was pretty much like live tweeting it. They had like less than 2,000 viewers watching it. It was like, I'm really glad I didn't have our editor come in to fucking edit a video because I don't even think there's any meat here to fucking put into a video.
Be like five
It's
minutes,
just,
and I can't monetize that shit.
yeah, it was pretty funny. I was just like, because I totally forgot. Like, AMD's is like tonight at 7, I believe, 7 or 8 p.m.
Oh, that'll be packed.
And Nvidia is 5 hours after that, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, I'm more interested in AMD because apparently they're going to their God, which I can't even remember what it is. Right, what version of Ryzen are we on? It's Ryzen 4 now, right? 3? No,
Ryzen,
Ryzen 3.
it's Ryzen 3.
3, 4.
We're on the Zen 3 architecture.
Yeah, so 4, they're swapping from PGA to um shit, what's the socket? I can't think.
Oh, they're
They're
switching to an
going.
LGA. That's right.
They're switching to LGA.
So we're getting our AM5 socket finally.
Yes, and then apparently the next one after that, they're going down to TSMC's 3 nanometer
Holy
for
shit.
the yeah after that. So yeah, that's already come out, and I'm kind of interested to see what else they've got. But yeah, that's great. I can't believe they finally switched from PGA to LGA. Like
Yeah.
that's
Next move for my
it,
next move for my computer is a new CPU, either 3000 or 5000 series, so I can take
yeah
advantage of PCI 4.
yeah. Now that you have a motherboard, right?
Now that I have a motherboard that can handle it and a graphics card that utilizes it.
Yeah. Um, yeah. It's crazy to think that AMD is finally done with pins. It's just kind of crazy to me. For at least their consumer side. I mean, their server side, they've
I
they've
mean,
had that for a while. But
even Threadripper's been LGA, hasn't it?
yeah, Threadripper's
Yeah,
LGA, but I wouldn't consider that consumer. It's just yes, you can buy it as
that's
a
the
consumer, but
prosumer.
yeah, it's more of the prosumer. But
But
yeah, just
server
wow.
side, Epic's been LGA for.
Yeah. Well, yeah, their servers have been LGA for quite some time, going back all the way to God, way back in the day. Um, but yeah, no, it's just crazy to think that pins are going away. So we might see a reduction in price on CPUs, but we're probably going to see an increase on price on
Motherboards.
motherboards.
Oh yeah.
But considering, they'll probably stick with the same socket for years.
Yeah, we're gonna get another 5 years out of this AM5 socket
Yeah.
for
So
sure.
so it should be interesting. I'm curious. I'm curious what they'll do or what we'll see.
Because yeah,
Really, I'm curious about graphics cards.
we
But
got 5 years out of this last AM4, didn't we?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been a crazy amount of time
They
that's
told us
gone by.
5 years, and we got 5 years. So
Yeah. Oh my God. Dude, I had a theory and I forgot about it when we recorded last, which was whatever because it was botched anyways.
it worked out.
Spoiler alert, we had recording issues. Um
What technical difficulties on this show?
what?
Nah.
That never happens. I'm still scared that somehow this isn't working, but um
The little thing's moving. I swear.
all right, if it's moving, that's great. No, I was thinking about this, and with Intel releasing their dedicated graphics cards, they're out on OEMs at some point in the next couple months, if I remember right. I'm curious if it's gonna do. Here's what I'm curious. First, is it gonna be one of these situations where Intel releases a graphics card, miners get a hold of it, and let's say it just blows hash rates out of the fucking water. Like, and everybody starts selling their Nvidia and AMD graphics cards just so they can buy more Intel graphics cards.
Cool.
Or is it gonna pull the complete opposite? Be absolute trash at fucking mining, but it's gonna have gaming performance so people can actually get their fucking hands on graphics cards for their computers.
Could go either way, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
curious.
it could just be all around suck. So
Yeah, it could do that too. I mean, I think everybody's expecting all around suck, but I'm curious because of how they have their graphics cards set up. They're almost like just giant CPUs, which makes me feel like that, and they've done a multi-chiplet design as well
Mm.
with it. They beat AMD to the punch on that one because, well, here's the thing. I don't know. AMD's got some weird shit they're gonna pull. They're gonna start stacking shit soon. I've seen shit for it on the interwebs,
I
and it's
mean,
been
if you can't go out anymore, the only option is up.
yeah. No, they're like thinking about like a 3D chiplet stack design. So, and I think that's for the server side to start it. Obviously, everything goes server first, but um, yeah, I don't know. I was running that thought through my head, like, what if these are either so absurdly good at mining that the miners are like, all right, scrap AMD and Nvidia. we're going straight Intel. Or what if they're just so absurdly bad at mining, but the graphic performance is comparable to what's out there that it's like, oh, we can't mine on them, so we might as well just let normal people buy them. I feel like either way, it's going to be a win-win. I don't know. We'll see if it happens though. I doubt it'll happen. It'll just suck on both ends, and everybody will be like, "Yay! Look, Intel did a thing."
Yeah,
Uh,
that's about right.
yeah, because apparently at their keynote yesterday, they did say how Intel laptops are way better than Mac laptops for gaming.
No shit.
See, yeah, I don't even know whoever their marketing team is. They need to fire the whole team. Who fucking lets that go by? Like, hey, you know what? We're better than Apple at gaming laptops. We better put that in a slide. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who let that go through. I really don't.
Somebody's
Because
not
it's
paying
just
attention.
it's just so stupid. Oh, but yeah,
I think
that's
that's
tech
just them.
news.
I think that's just them being salty for Apple dropping their contract.
Oh yeah, probably. But I mean, it was bound to happen, especially when yeah, it was
Intel
bound to
didn't
happen.
actually do anything for a while.
Yeah, I mean, it
So
it's just
like
it makes
basically,
more sense
yeah,
for Apple to
basically
have
like,
their own chip.
mm-hmm. They've been doing their own chip for phones and tablets and shit. They might as well bring it to fucking
Mainstream.
PC. And now they're putting the
Yeah.
fucking M1 chip in tablets.
Yeah. So now you've literally got, a mobile PC
Mm-hmm.
thing. Yeah.
Because I mean, the M1 chip is fucking sick.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen it in action, but considering, it's baked for Apple,
Mm-hmm.
anything that runs on it
Mm-hmm.
runs well, obviously. It's its own fucking ecosystem. It should run well.
Yep.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I really, man, if Intel really drops the ball anymore, I don't really know what's going to happen. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're still really dominant in the server market, but AMD's been carving away at it.
Yeah, but as good as Epic is.
I mean, I think they have close to, if not a 10% share now in that market, where before it was like they were barely registering a percentage.
Yeah.
But, it's 8.9%. So
That's not small.
it grew from 1.8 to 8.9 over the last few years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's telling of
AMD came out
things.
with something that's better and cheaper. People are gonna move.
Yeah. But our ecosystem, yeah, yes, they did make sure to use ecosystem a lot in their fucking
Of
uh,
course they did.
and I think came out with something about the pandemic right out of the gate and how it's
Gross.
going to affect them through
Gross.
this year. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Those companies just um don't get it. Yeah, and their new Nook that they are coming out with, it's just a mini ITX case. It's
Yeah.
not like anything special like they used to do. So,
It's a mini ITX case with proprietary hardware inside of it.
no, it features a full-length GPU finally. Um,
So it's
yeah.
just a pre-built PC.
Yeah, so it's an 8-core, 10 nanometer Tiger Lake CPU and the biggest GPU you can get. Yeah, I don't know. It's confusing
At
because
best.
the case is literally just a mini ITX case you could probably find something similar online and buy something to fit it. So it's not even really what would be convenient anymore because they used to be small enough where you could just, throw it on a little desk or whatever.
Yeah, they were great for like media PCs
Media
because you
center,
could just
yeah.
tuck it behind your TV and it
Yeah.
just worked.
But now it's different. So they did it. They ruined what was unique.
Right? Hey, here's this good
Uh,
thing. Let's make it less good.
Yeah. Um, yeah. I don't know. And it's weird because they're not even putting their own dedicated GPUs in those things. So I don't know if that's telling or if that's just, again, bad marketing decision. I don't fucking know. I mean, honestly, Intel, if you need a marketing director, I'll apply
Literally
for that
anybody
job.
else at this point.
I mean, who's sitting in that meeting going, all right, guys, the new NUC is going to come out. Here's what we're thinking. Full length GPU, right? Oh, oh, Steve, we're not putting our own in there. Okay. We're going to put somebody else's in there. You want to know why? That's brave. That's brave, Steve. That's telling the world we have no faith in our hardware. So we're going to put somebody else's in there.
See, I think
I,
I think I think your assessment of that is a little off. There's not enough frantic cocaine usage.
I don't, can they afford cocaine anymore? I feel like those meetings are
Oh,
definitely,
fair. They've probably actually bumped down to heroin. So they're just
that's the
sitting there
only way
like,
they're
what
living
do
that dream.
they're probably just sitting there. They're just fucking zonked out. And they're like, all right, okay, we need a GPU for the new this Nvidia thing.
So,
Was AMD? No.
uh, Nvidia's
Nvidia.
got stuff we can throw in it.
I can do that.
Yeah,
That'll work, guys.
yeah. You got Stan's dad in the corner. I gotta get the dragon, Stan.
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 Stan. Oh my God.
Stan.
So yeah, basically, TLDR, Intel is still making stupid plays.
Intel
So
has no faith in their own products.
apparently, that's my takeaway. I don't know.
Christ.
Like I said, a third competitor in the GPU market is not a bad thing.
But
If
if they're
it
not actually,
spices
but if
up,
they're not actually good, it's not gonna make a difference.
I don't. It could on the low end. Honestly, I mean, it could open up entry level a little bit more.
Yeah,
That's the only good really that would come out of it. But
I think,
I don't know.
yeah, I think what's really gonna, if Intel wants to succeed, not only do they have to put out something that's at least okay, it also has to be
Yeah.
cheaper than what's at least okay from the other two manufacturers.
Oh, 100%. If they don't, and I mean, let's be honest. I think they've
If they're
learned at
like
this point
their
that they
top,
need to price right.
I would say that their top end has to be at least as good as the sevens, your 6700s, your 3070s,
At least.
and priced
Otherwise, they're
and priced
better.
better than that.
Yeah.
Because
No,
I am
that's
absolutely
100%.
thrilled with this 6700. This
Oh
thing
yeah,
is a
you've
fucking champ.
yeah, no, you've said that you're getting the same frames in Cyberpunk at max settings that you were with
Medium
like medium
on
with
a
the
Vega. Yeah.
yeah.
And like I with like Resident Evil 8, I was able to crank it up most of the way. I had to turn a few settings down, but I was still
Hmm.
getting 50, a good solid
Yeah.
50 frames a second.
Oh, yeah, that's fantastic.
Ray tracing off.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I mean look, we all knew. If people who use in some form of intelligence knew that AMD's first foray into ray tracing wasn't going to be amazing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Nvidia's wasn't when their first go around.
No.
Let's be honest. So I think any person who wasn't a fanboy of either side knew that okay, it's an introduction to ray tracing. It's not going to be amazing.
Yeah, this is a new technology that's being introduced. It's not going to be good. It'll be
No,
cool, but it's not going to be
yeah,
good.
exactly.
And now that we have, RTX 2 or whatever the fuck, they're the upgraded with DLSS and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
That
and AMD's still got their Fidelity FX they're working on too. So
Yeah, which isn't even out yet.
no, I feel like it's supposed to come out this year at some point, but I don't know. I haven't been keeping up on that to be honest. So I don't know.
Probably. I mean, I'll let you know. I keep my drivers updated pretty consistently.
Yeah, actually, shit. Do I have? Yeah, my drivers are updated. Okay, because I don't. I sometimes just forget about it for weeks at a time. Um, did you check out any of the new Far Cry 6 or Horizon stuff that came out?
Dude, I went camping this weekend.
Oh, that's right. You were totally like not even. That's right. They showed Far Cry 6. It basically Just Cause, but with a Far Cry title.
Shocker.
Um, it actually looks like it might be pretty fun. So, I mean, but I feel like most Far Cry games are pretty fun, except 4. 4 was awful. Um,
Yeah, I haven't heard good things about 4.
Horizon Forbidden West looks,
I
in my
did
opinion,
see
fantastic.
gameplay of that. That looked amazing.
Yeah, did you see the tweet by the guy who went by what was it,
Tried to
Alpha
fucking
Apex or whatever?
you tried to
Dear
make her all
God,
fucking pretty and shit. It's like, bro,
here's my thing with
bro.
that. First of all, the screenshot that he's using from the game, it's not the best screenshot of like
Like the
Aloy's
one he's
face.
like, oh, she doesn't look like a person. I'm like, no, she looks like a human being who's lived outside
Yeah,
the majority of her life and has probably been through some shit.
and I can't help but laugh at this guy because he's literally, dude, he's been posted on Fringe Pics, he's been posted on just neckbeard things,
Yeah,
he's
that's where
been
I found him.
posted all over fucking
Everywhere.
Reddit. And everybody's like, this man has never touched a woman in his life. And like
Fucking touch grass, bro.
I even went through his Twitter and he's like, I went through this and some of the shit that he was tweeting about, he was like, island girls are the best. And then he has 4 pictures, right? All of these women look edited to fucking shit in their photos and not even real. And I'm just like, do you not know what a have you never seen a picture of like a real human being before? Like, if he does have a girlfriend, which he allegedly does, I'm gonna throw that in quotes.
Yeah, I don't buy
Um,
it.
she either must get up hours before him to get ready, or he's never seen her without clothes on, or without makeup on, or anything. And it blows my mind that there's people out there still like this. And it's just like, oh, she should have makeup on. It's like, dude, it's 1,000 years in the future, post-apocalyptic.
It's a post apocalypse. People are gonna be a little scrungy.
In a world where basically we're reverted back to caveman style tribal living, you expect there to be fucking makeup and shit? No, there's gonna be like maybe war paints and shit like that,
Yeah, it's
but you're
like
not gonna
okay,
have full
okay,
on makeup.
yeah, okay. It's where the fuck did she get the lipstick? Where the fuck did she get the mascara? Where did she get the eyeliner? Like,
She went to the only
think
Ulta
about
that
this
didn't get
shit,
destroyed
right?
in the future.
Fucking she's a redhead who lives
Yeah,
outside. She's gonna have fucking freckles and shit. She's gonna have
yeah.
some sun damage. Like she's
She's gonna be dirty. Like this
yeah,
bitch literally went from the frozen wilds to she's going west now. Obviously, she's traveling somehow. She's
yeah,
gonna be exposed to the elements. Not to mention, she was a fucking outcast for most of her life as well, which
exactly.
means she was even further in the fringe of survival because she wasn't part of the tribe. It's just it's crazy to me, and it's I don't know. It's insane. It's insanity. The people who fucking it's just it makes my head hurt because these people talk about realistic expectations, but then their realistic expectation is something that's been edited so heavily that it's not even real.
Well, and that's the thing is they don't have real. It's as simple as they don't have realistic expectations.
Yeah, and I mean, let's be honest. Who's to blame for this? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, pretty much any social media outsource where you can edit your photos before posting them
Mm-hmm.
or your videos. Because I mean, let's be honest. Uh, what's her face? One of the Jenner kids. Who's the one that always gets talked about the most?
Kylie.
Yeah, that one. That bitch is ugly as fuck in real life. Dude, if anything unedited with her, she looks like she got fucking hit in the face. She is not an attractive human being.
Well, it's all
But
the
of course,
fucking
every
plastic
photo
surgery and
shoot.
shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, all of them have had
I
plastic
never
surgery.
got my lips done. Bullshit.
Yeah. I mean,
family. Right around the time where Daddy Kardashian was OJ's lawyer,
Oh yeah.
and they all started to become, and you can see Kim and Chloe, at least those two, pre any search because they're both teenagers.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean it. I mean yeah. It's it's
To
it's pretty ridiculous.
for any of them to say they haven't had any work done is completely asinine.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And yeah. I mean, let's face it. Kim's ass is not natural
That's not
at
real.
all.
That's not real.
I mean, when it looks like you're fucking smuggling fucking three bowling balls on each side,
Yeah,
that's a problem.
it's not supposed to do that.
We've all seen the fucking Ray J video, all right?
Your butt's that.
There was
Your butt was
there was
not that big
nothing
at the time.
there was nothing wrong with that ass at the time. So it's like confusing why she decided I better put like this much more
Right.
into it. So
I
I look
do. I
like a
do.
fucking weirdo.
I do love there was a post on Mad Lads of a dude at a Kanye concert, and he had a flag that was just the ending shot of the Ray J video.
That's amazing. Uh yeah, and there's another one, dude. Kanye West, man. Holy shit. That guy is so far off the deep end. It all started when his mom died too. That's when he really went off the deep end,
Yeah,
as far as I'm
that
concerned.
would explain some things probably. There's
Yeah.
some
But yeah,
deep-seated issues there.
he's fucking out there. I don't even want to get into that one because that's just
Yeah, that's some fucking
yeah.
cancer right there.
The same with the Kardashians. Don't ever like I don't
It's,
know what's going on with them. I think I've maybe watched a few clips here and there of keeping up with the Kardashians, and it's mostly because of the one dude
I've
who's
seen
not a
like
Kardashian, but he married the one of the sisters. And he just like he literally just like shits on people, and it's kind of funny because he shits on them all the time, and
he's
they
like this
just
is
kind of
he's like I married into this family, but this is fucking stupid.
yeah,
That
like he'll
show
just
even
call out
on the air
bullshit.
anymore?
I believe it is, dude. I'm not even can't spell Kardashian to save my life.
Yeah, it's
20
still going.
seasons,
20
dude.
seasons from 2007.
20 fucking seasons of that crap.
Oh, speaking of 20, Shrek's 20 years old.
What is?
Shrek,
Oh, that's fine.
right?
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie. Apparently
Oh,
apparently the Guardian put out an article just like the dude who wrote it absolutely hated Shrek.
oh,
So
really?
I guess the dude was asked to put out, it was like, hey, can you write a piece about, the 20-year anniversary of Shrek? And he responded with, he's like, yeah, I don't really like the movie. Is that okay? And they're like, that's fine. So he just wrote a 20-year-old hit, like he wrote a hit piece on a 20-year-old movie talking about how like it doesn't deserve to be in the National Archive and like all this other shit. And he's like, I
That
guess
sounds angry.
although I did learn in reading that I guess Shrek was originally cast, or Chris Farley was originally cast to be Shrek,
Yep,
and then he
he
died,
was
so they
he was
recast.
originally cast.
So then they
Dude,
recast Mike Myers.
Chris Farley was also supposed to be the cable guy. He was supposed to
Oh,
play the,
that would have
but I
been.
guess,
Oh,
but
that would
then
have
Jim
taken it to
Carrey stepped into it.
that would have taken it to a completely different place.
But apparently, also because this is like an old interview with Chris Farley, um, apparently the movie does not reflect the original script that he read. Like it wasn't supposed to be.
Oh wait, the Cable Guy came out before Chris died, didn't it?
I don't know if it came out before or if he just got his hands on the script before. I'd have to look that up. Cable Guy
Died in
came out in
'97.
'96.
Yeah. So yeah, Farley died in '97.
Okay, yeah. So, so yeah, he was actually. I think it was like a radio interview, but yeah, it wasn't a fucking podcast because that really wasn't a thing back then.
Yeah.
Um, it was a radio interview where he said, they changed a lot of the things from the original script,
Yeah.
and they asked him, they were like, well, were you like pissed off that, Jim Carrey got it? And he's like, no, it was one of those things where it's like, no, I had because he couldn't take it because he had to film Black Sheep
Oh,
for
okay.
Paramount because he had a two movie Paramount deal.
Because
So
that
they
was
got
Tommy
Tommy Boy
Boy and Black
and
Sheep.
then Black Sheep. So he had to film Black Sheep, which I still love that movie to this
Oh, they're
day. There's
great.
so many.
Like
I mean,
Chris
they're
Farley and David Spade had screen chemistry that could not be beat.
not to mention the fact that they had Gary Busey in fucking
Yeah,
Black Sheep is just
yeah.
fantastic. It's just like, it's just so fucking great. Um, and the fact that living in the Pacific Northwest and it's supposed to be in Washington,
Yeah,
that just adds to
it
the
does.
hilarity of it. But I mean, let's be honest, the best scene in that fucking movie is when he calls that guy and he's like, "Is this Pat Giles?" So he was like, I had a between you, me, and the wall, I had a heck of a doozy of a dream last night, and then goes off on that tangent. And he's like, "Are you crying?" It's like, "Oh my lord, sweetie, can you get your daddy on the phone?" Just like, fucking hangs up the phone and just like goes, "Whoa." Like that's just I mean, that's just fucking peak beautiful, simple, and of course he delivers it fine. Like he's just chatting with some guy, just bullshitting some guy, and
Wait,
then not
are you
realizing
crying? Oh, sweetie, can you get your daddy on
he's like,
the
"Oh my dear Lord, I am so sorry, sweetie. Can
phone?
you get your daddy on the phone?" So
But
such
just
a great
just the
movie.
way David Spade played the straight man to Chris Farley in both of
Oh
those
yeah,
movies.
yep, fantastic. Like no, I don't think anybody else could really do it. I mean, their
Mm-mm,
chemistry was always
mm-mm.
fantastic. I mean, back from the Saturday Night Live days,
Yeah,
when they were together, it's
fucking
just
Van by the River, man.
oh yeah. I mean, Matt Foley will always be just one of the best skits I think of Saturday Night
Just
Live had.
watching David Spade, and I don't know who the girl in that scene was.
Christina Applegate.
Oh my god, yes, watching both of them just sit there, just trying not to
And
bust,
just looking down.
just
Just
like
looking down like, oh my God.
just doing their best to not break it while Chris Farley goes absolutely fucking ape shit.
Insane. Yeah. Because he had just done a line before hitting the fucking show, dude. And if I remember right, and don't quote me on
Wasn't that
this,
a
but I
cold
think
open?
I think Christina Applegate, when she said, "I want to live in a van down by the river," I believe she ad-libbed that. That isn't what she was supposed to say. And fucking Chris Farley just,
Went
went
with
with
it.
it. You're gonna have plenty of time living in a van down by the river when you're living in
In
a
a
van
van
down by
by
the
the
river.
river.
It's just no, fantastic. But yeah, that was just man. And to be honest, those two movies specifically, they are in my top 10 movie list. I put them together because they're just
They're
Chris Farley movies.
yeah.
Um, and it's just one of those. It's the classic where we watched those growing up.
Yeah.
My whole family, my cousins, my aunts and uncles. Anytime it seems like we have a family gathering,
One of those
we'll
movies.
we'll quote those movies, and then we'll be like, we need to watch it, so we'll put it on. And it's just like a family
Well, it was like
thing.
when we got together, we just threw on fucking Christmas Vacation, even though it was like September.
Yeah, well, I don't even. Well, yeah, it was like fucking fall, but we're like,
It was
yeah,
like
let's just
October or
put on Christmas
September. We're just
Vacation.
like, let's put on fucking Christmas because Julianne had never seen it.
Yeah, which is a travesty. I
It
don't know
was.
how you went that long without showing her that film. Because I mean, that's another fantastic movie.
It is.
I mean,
It's
everybody knows Chevy Chase is an asshole, but that is still
Chevy
a
Chase
fucking
is a raging
fantastic movie.
dickbag, but like one of the very few good things he's done
Yeah,
was Christmas Vacation.
yeah, and Cousin Eddie's a racist, but
Oh yeah,
that's.
fucking Randy Quaid.
But I mean, still, it's a
Well, I mean,
fantastic
you'd be racist too if you had
Yeah,
a
you
metal
got the
plate in your hand.
metal plate.
And every
Yeah.
time, every time she turned on the microwave, I pissed myself forgetting who I was for 30 minutes.
Yes, a piece of government plastic.
I don't trust my I
If
don't
I
trust
get
my brain
if I
between the
get
ground and a piece of government plastic.
yeah, it's like hey, I get a dent right here, it'll mess up my part.
My part
So
just my hair just won't look right, Clark.
won't look the same. Oh my God, yeah. Oh,
It's like everything about Christmas Vacation was just the delivery. Everything just
everything,
was
everything.
so just perfectly delivered.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
can't be
It's
it
you could
like
staple my head to the carpet right now, and I wouldn't be more surprised than I am right now. Oh, I mean, that's just yeah. In the end, when he's
Hallelujah!
just
Holy shit!
holy shit,
Where's
yeah.
the Tylenol?
Oh my God, yeah. Everything about it's just it's a great movie. Another fantastic movie.
It's like, yeah,
Which
you
again, that's another family movie where it's like you have a
right?
family get together and it's near a holiday, you probably are gonna watch that.
See, Russ, you can't see the line. No, Dad, can't see the line.
uh yeah. Oh man, good times. I don't even know how we got on movies.
Chris Farley, Shrek.
Shrek. Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
Shrek's 20 years old. They were gonna cast Chris Farley as Shrek, but then he
God,
died.
that would be who would they still have Eddie Murphy as Donkey then?
Oh yeah.
Or would you throw David Spade in there as
Oh, that
Donkey
would have see
and just be a
that
sarcastic fucking donkey
that would have
ass?
been a completely different movie.
It really would have.
Okay, speaking of David Spade,
Yeah.
and this is a spoiler, The Emperor's New Groove is absolutely in my top 10.
Is it? I mean,
Absolutely.
it's a good
That
movie.
is
I do
that
like that
is
movie.
by far, and I will say this, the best Disney movie ever made.
The best Disney movie. That is a bold claim.
Yeah, and I will fucking stick with it. Like how how can you argue with that though? Like just think about that movie and
Yeah.
just how
I mean,
well
it
and
is a good movie.
beautifully everything was delivered.
Yeah.
Between David Spade being the cocky emperor turned llama, with like John Goodman being the straight man to that,
Yeah. Yeah.
with fucking Kronk with Patrick Patrick Warburton, just
Yeah.
ah, so good.
Uh yeah. That is a spoiler
Like
too.
I had to remove something from my list to put the Emperor's New Groove in there.
So are you 100% done with that list?
No, I still have 13. I
Okay.
need to narrow
All
it
right.
down to 10, and it's getting
Yeah,
hard.
I still have some time then. That's good.
Yeah, I kind of
Um
have to go like fuck. Okay, I just need to start coming at it with fucking shears, dude.
uh and wait, we did we say that like sequels and trilogies are counted as one?
Sequels and trilogies are yeah. So if you do like Star
Okay.
Wars,
Okay.
well, I mean,
Because
you
here, I'll
can't
spoil this one.
if there's like particular movies in a trilogy that you feel are better than the rest of the trilogy, you can kind
Yeah.
of do that. But for the most part, kind of keep trilogy. Like I'm keeping trilogies together. Like I have two trilogies in my
Okay.
top 10.
Okay. Yeah. Because I too will have some trilogies
Yeah,
in my top 10.
yeah.
So
I think at least one of them might be the same as mine, but I'm not gonna say which or what. But I'm
uh,
fairly certain at least one of my trilogies will probably be also in your top 10.
I mean, let's be honest, it's the Lord of the Rings,
Yep.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's look. I could have told you that was gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
I mean, those movies are
Those
fantastic.
are
Like,
beautiful films. Those were like fucking yeah.
dude, how old are those movies now? Those movies are
The
20 years old too.
first one came out in 2003.
Was it 2003?
I think so. It was either 2002 or 2003. They okay. The Fellowship of the Ring came out in
2001.
2001,
Yeah.
and
So that
then
movie's 20 years old, and that movie is still fucking fantastic.
oh yeah, because they didn't
Like,
fuck around making it.
no. Like that those three movies will I mean, dude. No, we're not gonna get into it here because we're gonna
That's that.
save it
Yeah.
for that
Now is
show.
that. Yep. Now is not the time to have that conversation. But
but but we both know and look, the fact that the extended director's cuts, I sit through those and I'm captivated the entire fucking time.
yep.
And I've seen them I don't even know how many fucking times. So
I watched those movies so much as a kid because they came out when I was in middle school.
yeah,
Because the Two Towers came out in 2002, and Return of the King came out. Yeah, they came out like a year apart. So like, and like
there's
now that I actually understand like the amount of work that goes into filmmaking and the amount of like effort that goes into filmmaking. Like me as a kid, I was 11, 12, 13 when those movies came out.
yeah,
I'm like, I
those
knew
were
they filmed all three of them together, but I didn't fully understand what that meant for
yeah,
those three movies
yeah,
to come out a year apart.
yeah, yeah. They filmed everything.
That is a
I mean,
that
they
is
had.
a cinematic marvel.
Oh yeah. 'Cause, I mean, they yeah, and think about because for anybody who doesn't know, spoiler alert, a film is not filmed in sequence.
Mm-mm,
It is
mm-mm.
they film various parts of it at various different times, depending on quite a few things, whether it's actor looks, costs, a lot of things factor into that. But a movie is never filmed in sequence.
Yeah,
So to film three movies at the same time, I mean that between all the actors, all the extra, everything, it's just mind blowing to think
and like
about.
thinking about it, like those. I mean, the production for those films had to have been at least 5 years.
Yeah, I think it was. Let's see here.
For like the from the very beginning of script writing, storyboarding to prop making to casting to everything had to have been over
Yeah.
5 years. Like they started filming those movies like and just it.
So here, so filming. So this is just filming the principal photography for Lord of the Rings film trilogy
Mm-hmm.
was conducted concurrently in New Zealand for 438 days from the 11th of October 1999 through December 22nd, 2000. And then pickup shoots were conducted annually from 2001 to 2003.
That sounds about right. Because they would do like the smaller, more quiet scenes that they could, but
Yeah.
the big stuff. And
Yeah.
just thinking, the fuck, we're getting way too into it now. We need
Yeah, we
to.
are. We need to step away. Fun fact, apparently, I don't know what year it was, 2017.
uh-huh.
A Canadian guy watched Return of the King 361 times on Netflix that year. That is a fun
Just
little
Return of the
stat.
King.
Apparently just Return of the King.
Okay then.
Yeah. Why? No idea. My guess,
I'm
and
assuming you have the extended editions on your Plex.
oh yeah, they're
Okay.
they're
I know you had them. I know you had the movies on your Plex. I just wanted to make sure they were the extended edition because that's the
yes,
important
yeah,
part.
of course. Which I don't think they are like the latest and greatest like 4K remasters or whatever.
You can fix that.
I know. But they are definitely the extended cuts.
Cool.
Because yeah, 4 hours, 4.5 hours, 4 hours. Yeah,
I remember. I'm not going to go into that right now. That's for the actual talk about it.
yeah. No, we can't talk anymore about that movie, especially since it's on a list. So,
Yeah,
um,
I have
but
I have shit. Let me actually count this here. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 12 days left of school.
I have. Let me just count this here. Oh, that's right. I don't work for a school district, so
Yeah,
I don't have a summer break. I just work through it.
yeah.
So has been my life for fucking ever. Um,
Yeah,
20,
I have the
not 20 years yet. 15 years, 14 years. I can't do math. Why am I trying to do math on fucking stream?
Oh, that's gonna be. I wonder how they're gonna do that. Huh? Because the 16th is the last day of
15
school.
years. Yeah.
but that lands on a Wednesday, and like Wednesdays have been like, hey, if you're having trouble before the end of, if you're having trouble with your classes, you can come in and get a little extra help in person. So like I've had a whole like 5 kids on those days.
Damn.
But I mean,
I don't know.
it keeps me working because
Yeah.
I mean I still get paid my full 5 hours,
Yeah.
but it's also only like 3 hour days for the kids.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird.
It's just a little like
Um,
here's a little extra help, which is nice, which is good. But we're officially
so
starting tomorrow. We're officially in June.
yeah. So you
Yeah,
had a specific request for the Plex server of My Hero Academia, which it's
in
on there.
English dubs.
It's not the English dub. For some reason, I only found one person who had season 4 English dubbed, but it's also like a 500 gig download, and
What
I'm
the
like,
fuck?
all right, look, I'm already pressed for. Well, it's all 4 seasons dubbed, but I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
I'm pressed for space, so I'm holding out for a smaller version of season 4, uh, because season 5 is still running, so I'm not
Right.
expecting
Yeah.
the
See,
English dub from
season
that for a
five is
while.
still. Well, they're on like a 2 week delay for the dubs.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. But so
When I was looking it up on the wiki, they were on like a 2 week delay for the dubs.
I like went into that show with no real knowledge about it, right? And I had never shown I don't know, for some reason I've heard people talk about it, but I was like, yeah, it sounds kind of whatever. Dude,
It's a shonen anime.
I binged watched 4 seasons in less than 2 weeks, and I've got 10 episodes of season 5 on the server right now that I've already watched through. And now I'm like, God damn it, now I have to wait for fucking weekly releases because I'm so fucking invested in this goddamn show
Isn't it so
that
good?
it's 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 really fucking good. Like, I went in there not sure what to expect.
I had so I okay.
And dude, the first fucking episode with All Might, you've the ultimate hero, the number one fucking hero, All Might. And this motherfucker is like straight up out of the USA, Detroit Smash, all this other crazy shit. He's
Yeah.
just like saying a US city and then hitting shit as hard as possible. I'm like, I'm gonna like this show. I knew immediately from the first episode. I was like, fuck, I'm really gonna like this show. And then when he comes out with like his fucking ultimate move, which is literally just hitting a dude even fucking harder,
Yeah.
and saying United States of Smash, that was like easily. I I think I may have like jizzed in my pants a little bit because it was just fucking perfect. I was like, it's like there's no way he just fucking said that. And it was right there in front of me, and I was just like, this is the greatest show I think I've ever witnessed. So yeah, no, the characters are all fucking fantastic. Like,
And remember,
I never.
I've only seen through season 3.
Okay, yeah,
So
you're good.
okay.
So I think that's the end of season 3 for that. But yeah, the characters are all fucking fantastic.
Uh-huh.
Dude, you gotta watch season 4. I need to talk about somebody
I
about
know.
season 4.
I need to catch up.
And part of 5. Oh my god, it's so
I'm
good.
trying to get caught up on it, but when I started trying to watch it, Julian was like, "Can I watch 2?" And now I have to wait for her to be like, "Fucking."
I mean, look, it's a great show to watch with somebody.
It
Like,
is, and
especially since you know the first 3 seasons, so you'd be like, shit's gonna pop off.
Well,
And then you're just like,
Juliana and I watched the first 3 seasons together.
oh, okay.
Like
Yeah,
I
no,
started watching it, and Juliana was like, "Oh, you're watching an anime? Can I watch with you?" Because you have to remember, I'm coming at this from the perspective of I don't like anime in general.
Oh, that's right. You're very
I am very picky about the anime
Yes,
that
picky.
I watch, but
you're very specific.
I looked into My Hero Academia a little bit, and I was like, okay, I had heard about it, and I heard everybody going off about it, and how it's this great show. And again, this was when only season 3 was out.
Yeah.
It's this great show. It's interesting characters, funny, whatever. And I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And I started checking it out, and I was like, this is so fucking good.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Like I said, I binged
All
four
of the
seasons.
like okay, for a show to have that big of a cast and
Oh
for
yeah,
all of the characters to be as good as they are is
yeah. No,
impressive.
it's like I don't think I've ever watched a show like this where I'm invested in so many fucking characters
And they
because
even give every character a moment too.
yeah, every
Even the
character has
smaller
had a
side
moment.
characters get their moment. Like the
Yeah,
point when fucking belly button dude shoots his thing up into the sky as a beacon, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's over there," and
yeah. No,
then it
I
didn't
mean it's
fucking matter.
it didn't, but it was there, you
But he
know.
had that moment of like,
Dude, here's the best part. He has a bigger role in season 4.
"Oh fuck yeah, I love him
Oh
so
yeah.
much." I
No, and
found
here's the thing. It's not even his quirk or anything. It's just you get they literally like they're like, "Hey, this dude
they just decided to explore that character more.
they're like he sees things on a different level. Like so if he sees somebody struggling, like he'll sense that struggle before anybody else around them does.
Okay,
They really get into like his personal characteristics, not so much like his powers or anything like that, but like how he actually, even though he kind of seems vain with his whole
right,
thing, he's actually like deep down he really cares about everybody on more of a he's very empathetic and very like emotionally invested in everybody's success.
yeah,
And it's like I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, this guy, because I remember him, and I was like, dude, this dude is so fucking out there
right.
and so vain, he'll never make it. But then like season 4 hits, and he's like, I'm just like, whoa, dude, he's really fucking invested. So yeah,
And
no, it's pretty crazy.
I found a girl on TikTok. She's like a professional seamstress, or at least going to school to be one. And her whole thing is she's just reviewing how to fix all of the My Hero Academia characters' costumes.
Yeah,
Like how to do them better to actually fit who they are and better portray their quirks and better utilize their quirks.
yeah, dude. And let me just tell you, season 5 gets even fucking nuttier.
Oh yeah,
Like
I'm sure.
like I said, it's episode 10, season 5. I finished it last night. I was so fucking angry that there wasn't another one I could watch right away. I was just like, God, I shouldn't have fucking
Well,
done it.
oh, okay, okay. And here's, I might actually, I'll probably convince Juliana to just like snuggle and watch the show tonight because
Yes, please.
she's still at my friend's house camping because she wanted to sleep in the tent again, and I was like, but I want to snuggle with my kitty. He's all soft now, and I want to snuggle with him. So, I after this, I need to go pick her up. I need to break camp and pick her up, and I'll probably convince her to just watch the show. But it got to the point where only when I was watching it, only season 1 and 2 were dubbed. But I was so
Yeah.
invested in it, I'm like, I'm just gonna watch season 3 subbed.
I mean, honestly, I've always there's very few animes that I've watched personally that I
Mm-hmm.
enjoy the dub more than the sub.
Right.
Because I've always just been like when I first got introduced to anime, it was always just like, hey, here's the show, and it's like, oh, okay,
Having
subtitles,
having
whatever, no big
having
deal.
watched both the sub and the dub of My Hero Academia, the dub is
Yeah,
very good.
so that's well, I mean that's good.
All of the characters are still very well portrayed in the dub, and their attitudes are still very well portrayed, and they got good voice actors for the dub.
Okay, well that's good because like honestly, there's so much.
Like the Bakugo voice actor in the dub is just
Okay,
because
okay, so that's right.
he still has that whole like fuck you
Anger.
energy that like
I'm the
he
number one, you
portrays that
motherfucker.
anger so well, and like the Midoriya voice actor is really good too. He's got the little more like teenagey voice
Yeah,
to really like he's got he portrays the naive attitude very well.
Yeah.
And
Oh shit. Yeah, dude, you're gonna love season 4. Sorry, I was going through the episode list. Yeah, dude, season 4 is a fucking banger. Like right out of the
I know
gate.
season 4 start is when it really starts to pop off because I remember there being a cliffhanger and being like, "Fuck, how is there no more?"
Yeah, no, season 4, and I'm gonna tell you right now, episode 13, you're gonna lose your fucking mind.
Okay,
You're probably gonna like shoot me a message or a text to be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that fucking happened." Because yeah, let me clarify. Episode 13 and 14. You know what? Let's be fucking honest here. Um,
the last half of season 4.
you know what? The entirety of season 4 is phenomenal.
Because I don't even remember what happened at the end of 3. Like I'm trying to remember where I left off in the story.
Yeah, episode so here's let's see. It's gonna be episode 2 through 14 are gonna be like, holy fuck. Like this is it's literally nonstop, dude. There's
God
no
damn.
it, and that's
That's
another thing. This show does not stop. It
that's
just
one of
keeps
and
going.
that was actually one of the things on this rewatch that I noticed is the pacing of this show is perfect.
Yeah.
The
Um
pacing of My Hero Academia is
yeah, it really is.
perfect because there's it even with the recaps, it still just goes and
Oh yeah.
you know where you're at, you know where you're going from here, and it paces, and you
Yeah.
never feel like there's crazy downtime. There's not a lot of
And
filler content. There's not a lot of extra random bullshit. And if
yeah,
there is, it actually adds to the story.
yeah, episode 25 or the last episode of season 4, you're gonna lose your shit again because it's just I'm not even joking when I say it was easily it was amazing. It was
I'm noticing
his
like with
oh it was so good.
being a school bus driver, I'm hearing a lot of kids talking about My Hero Academia the way a lot of our generation talks
Yeah.
about like Dragon Ball Z.
Dude, which honestly fuck, I love DBZ as well. I mean
D,
that
D,
was like I think that
DBZ
might have been the first one.
Dragon Ball Z is great, and it's
Yeah.
one of the defining animes of a generation. That's what
Oh
My
yeah.
Hero Academia is for kids now. Like
Yeah.
there's one kid I don't know their name, but I just call them Todoroki because they're always wearing a Todoroki hoodie. And it's like
That's fucking
it's a
awesome.
red blue split, like it's a dope ass hoodie. And I'm like, that's the Todoroki kid because I don't know your name.
Dude, and you know what? The first 10 episodes of season 5, episode 10 is a fucking banger. 9 and 10. No, you know what? Fuck, they're all just good. I can't even. No,
uh,
they're all good because it's not really a spoiler, but the start of like season 5, they have class A and class B go at it like in
oh, nice.
teams. So to see who's been improving and shit.
Right. Because didn't they have
Um
him do that sort of at the beginning of this show?
I
Not
mean,
really.
the festival, when they had the festival, yeah, but
Oh yeah.
that was more random. This is definitely like class A versus class B,
Cool.
and they're going at it.
Cool.
And yeah, every like dude, shit just pops off. It's just unreal. And but yeah, episode 10. God damn it, that was such a good episode. Because you do you remember during the festival when Midoriya saw when Deku saw all the people all the previous masters for One for All.
Oh, all the previous All for One.
Yeah, or
I
All for One
I
or
think so.
yeah. Like he got brainwashed and then he saw like all of them and then fucking snapped out of it.
I don't. It's
They
been
really they start exploring that in season 4 more
okay.
and you kind of learn more about it and then
Yeah,
they hit it.
I remember they teased the person who had it before All Might.
Yeah, yeah, like his
The
master.
person who
Yeah.
gave it to All Might. So I remember
Yeah.
they teased that in season 3. So they start kind of going further down the line in 4.
Yeah, so basically you kind of it's not really a spoiler, but you kind of learn that essentially the previous masters,
Mm-hmm.
all of their souls are essentially in this thing.
Oh, so it's like
So
like an avatar thing.
you can like commune with them sort of in
Oh,
a
that's
way.
fucking cool.
Yeah, and they really show it end of season 4 because he has a dream. Won't go into detail because spoilers.
Right.
Basically, to the point though where his quirk kind of activates on its own.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Like
and then so
like the whole All Might thing, or
unclear.
if it's
He broke a window. So it wasn't like
okay.
full power, right? Just unleash whatever.
Okay.
But it showed you a ton of crazy shit, a lot of foreshadowing to what potentially might happen.
Okay.
And then episode 10 of season 5 just
Kind of
confirms
kind of wraps it
that
up.
dude, no, it doesn't even wrap it.
Like
Basically
it just
like
it.
opens a whole new fucking
Oh
door.
fuck.
Yeah,
Ugh!
I can't even I don't even I can't yeah, it literally it's like, hey, you thought this is what this was? Spoiler alert, you have no fucking clue what any of this is. It's like this is the path you thought you were on?
Nah.
No, it really isn't. Yeah, no, it's oh god, and I can't the next episode is like this Friday or something,
Yeah, they are on Fridays. I'm trying to. Okay,
so
I'm gonna send you a link to a TikTok profile, and I think you should check her out. This is the seamstress chick who, like, seeing her content made me want to watch My Hero Academia again, just so I could have more context to it.
yeah, god damn it. I really just hate the fact that I'm caught up now. I legitimately might start reading the manga just so I can see what the
Oh
hell's
fuck.
happening because
Okay, you're there. Got it.
yeah, oh yeah, it's very much like One Punch Man and other shit where I just need to know what's happening. Because that's another crazy one. It's just I need season 3 of that, but the manga is just so fucking good. Oh, are you sending this to me on TikTok, I'm assuming?
Yeah. I need to find it.
Since I have a TikTok now, audience.
Yep.
I don't use it because I don't know what the fuck to do with it, but uh, you have sent me more
Messages
videos.
sent. Oh yeah, I have. I think Juliana sent me one. Actually, that's gonna be the easiest way to do it. Me likes riveting content.
Oh yeah, so we're
The,
both
the
looking
the
at our
point where we
fucking
both
phones.
start looking at our phones.
Whoopsies. Forgot we were recording.
Right.
No, that's a great show. Which reminds me, I actually, because I know we talked about it before, I found this one couple that they were going through all of Naruto together, and he's
Oh
seen it
yeah.
all, but his
Or
wife hasn't.
yeah.
So yeah, so I wanted to do that with Shasta, and but she's not. Although she said when I confronted her about it, I was like, I want to do this with you, but I know you hate reading subtitles, and she's like, I don't hate reading subtitles, and I'm like, but you kind of do. Um, so so I was trying to find like a solid dub that I know I really like that I think she would like, and
Mhm.
I think I figured out which one. So we'll see how that goes. At some point, we'll start watching it together. Um, but yeah, I'll update you when that either
There she is.
fails miserably or works. So
See, I never would have guessed that that's her name, because it just doesn't match. Because the username is just it's my tuberculosis, and I was like that okay.
my tuberculosis.
But no,
Oh, that's
she's
funny.
fucking hysterical. Like she's a seamstress in training, so she's like, hey, I know things about clothing.
That's cool,
So here, like she redoes like Fat Gum's costume.
dude.
Um,
Fucking Fat Gum. Love that guy.
um, let's see, she redoes Grand. She analyzes Gran Torino's costume, or no, she doesn't do. She doesn't redo Fat Gum's. She actually explains how Fat Gum's costume is perfect.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She does Shoji. Um,
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I really hate Deku's costume because of just the color choices. But
she has a video openly mocking Bakugo, several of them. Um,
That I mean, his costume is pretty fucking outrageous. He makes it work though.
she redoes Aizawa. She redoes Shinso,
Ugh.
Todoroki. Yeah, no, she redoes a bunch of them.
Yeah, man, that's such a
She
great show.
redid the crow dude, and someone did fan art of it and was like, yeah.
Dude, his quirk is pretty nutty.
He gets some good crazy shit.
Well, I think it already happened, didn't it, in season three?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, when they train in the woods.
Okay.
Yeah, episode six of season three. He loses he loses his shit, and it's the middle of the night, so it takes over.
Oh,
It's
okay.
pretty fucking yeah,
Yeah,
and he
I think I remember that.
rampages around. Yeah,
I think I remember that. Okay, we should probably get to wrapping up because I gotta go pick up Juliana.
and I have to paint, so
You have to paint.
yeah, like some parts of the deck
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff. So
Have
I've
you
been
have you
given
been
chores.
have you been feeling better?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going back to work tomorrow.
Oh,
So
cool,
yeah, so I've been pretty much everything is gone. I've got taste and smell is coming back.
cool.
Um, the only thing is just like the slight cough,
Okay,
which is to be expected. But otherwise, like
nothing,
I
nothing.
haven't had a fever, no body ache, no headache, no
Nice.
chills or
That's
whatever.
awesome.
It's just
That's good.
just this fucking cough, which is annoying,
Now
and
you have
it
to wait three
dries
more.
out my throat.
Now you have
But
to wait 3 more months before you can get a vaccine.
no, it's only 2 weeks.
Is it 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's only
I
two
thought it
weeks.
was 3 months.
Nope,
Okay,
they said 2 weeks.
cool.
So, but I mean, well, no, I have immunity. I have antibodies for 3 months, my own. That's
Okay,
what the 3 month thing is. Yeah, but
okay.
I obviously, as soon as 2 weeks is up, I'll go get
Yeah,
my
get your first shot.
stabbing.
Yeah,
But
yeah. That was
yeah,
that was
I
that
didn't
was one
put
of the
priority. I
that
didn't
was
fucking put priority on that because I don't fucking go anywhere. Like, I'm basically agoraphobic in training.
right.
I literally would just go to work and come home and stay home.
But
And yet I get COVID.
yeah,
And it's just
that
like,
that was one of the really nice things about this weekend is everyone because we had like a whole bunch of people come over and hang out and kind of had a little party. It ended up being like 8 people max, but
yeah,
everyone who was there was vaccinated.
yeah.
So
And what
like it was
CDC
it was
said
a
now at this point that you're good to go,
yeah,
right?
it was a whole weekend of no mask wearing and socializing
Yeah,
with
that's nice.
people and just hanging out. Like we played a D&D one shot. It was literally just oops all kobolds. So we were a party of level 2 kobolds
Nice.
defending our lair against a party of level 10 adventurers.
Oh shit.
So we go in and we've got our little like I'm the paladin. I'm gonna go up and define smite the tiefling because they're technically a fiend and so I like do 20 points of damage by myself and then I just get
Nice.
cut in two by the fucking fighter. It's like I come up
Yes.
and I just go whack and then and then the fighter just goes chop.
That's great. I
But then
love
our
it.
cleric managed to like crawl through one of our tunnels and drop down on
Yeah.
top of the party, throwing inflict wounds on the wild shaped druid. So
Mm.
like they turned into a direwolf and she drops down and the direwolf is like going to grab her and she like slaps her hands on the side of the wolf's face, casts inflict wounds, does enough damage to pull the druid out of the wolf form, and then she
Oh.
just lands on the ground, is in between all of the all of the party members, and just like flips him off and goes, "By the power of Tiamat, I banished you from this place." And two of the adventure party members just busted up laughing. And I'm like, you're the pet now.
That's funny. Uh,
Okay, so yeah, that's that.
it's our show.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah,
Getting back
no,
to
considering how
normal.
I was feeling when you first saw me,
Yeah.
when I was sitting by the door.
Oh yeah,
Like
you
a
look like hot garbage.
yeah, it was great. It was good times.
But yeah.
But yeah.
So thank you guys for watching whatever the hell this is, and we'll
Hey,
catch you.
this was a good one.
This
All right, we
wasn't.
had
This actually
solid
was a good
talks.
one. This is one of our better ones.
Yeah.
So
By this 7 hours and 40 minutes until AMD's keynote
cool.
at
I'll
Computex. So
be watching My Hero Academia probably.
yeah, probably. No, dude, seriously, fucking
Do that.
yeah, because like I'm probably gonna rewatch season 4 right now just so I can feel alive. Um, yeah, fuck, dude. That was a great
how rare
season.
is it that I turn you onto an anime?
Oh, well, considering you're like, yeah, yeah, because I don't know if it would have happened if I wouldn't have just been like, I'm gonna try this out and see what happens.
If I hadn't asked for it.
So, yeah. So, yeah, I was just, good show. All right.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Yeah, see ya.